Agnes and Kevis, working together as a team. Tyon seems a little dissatisfied, but at the time, his thinking was quite aligned with mine. Finding a path that lets us all live. I will make that my mission.
Stop crying, lads! It won't change anything! For now, just run! Run with all the breath you have!
Noah, over here! We can go through here, and then we're out!
All right.
Oh no!
Sparks! We almost made it!
I'm sorry.
Huh?
If I'd been just a bit faster, I could have saved many more lives. Who are? I'm Ethel, from Colony 4.
Silvercoat Ethel! She pushed her colony all the way to rank silver, and in her 3rd term at that.
Some do call me that. However, a person's worth isn't in their color. It's here. Nice blade you've got.
Wow, tough guys, eh? It's a wild ride, this passage of fate. We got ourselves a nice little awakening.
You were all talk when you left here, but you've nothing to show for it, Dee.
Oh, spare me, P. After all, I did precisely what I was meant to do.
So, about that huge bet of yours, pray tell us who won.
A draw, I think. And with 2 whole colonies on the field. We should have sallied forth in the first place. The whole thing would have been done by tea time.
It was Jay who insisted on it. I thought that had already been communicated.
In that case, I believe it's my turn next.
H, I'm pretty sure you already had your kicks the other day when you wiped out Colony 8, no? Surely the turn is mine.
Honestly, you make more noise than the rabble at a feast.
Zed!
Even if you did stop its raging flow, it will soon burst through. All it takes is the slightest fissure.
And that is fate. I've told you before, haven't I? D.
The gang's all here again.
Okay. Will you go?
If you say I go, I go.
Well then, let us see how far the flow brings them this time.
Yeah!
Ah!
Guys, what do you think you're doing?
Oh, Tyan, morning!
Hey, did we wake you? Honestly, I'm surprised you haven't gone and woken up the whole Forsaken Continent. So?
Oh, this? We reckon we might be able to do the same as what Noah and Mio did.
You reckoned? You mean that Ouroboros thing?
Yeah! How badass was that? We thought if we pulled it off, it'd raise our chances of survival a whole bunch.
And you think it's that easy?
Huh? I mean...
I don't mean to burst your bubble here, but don't you think maybe that power's meant only for them?
Yeah, but that Mobius guy, he did refer to us. I just thought...
You thought maybe you could transform as well? What makes you think it would be you two anyway? Say it is possible. It could be me and Lance.
It's just... kind of a feeling.
Yeah, just a hunch, right? Something wrong?
Not at all. Then, I guess that leaves me with her. I envy you, I really do.
Oh, what are you moaning about now?
Let's drop it. I don't want us bickering this early. Especially not now we seem to be sharing a common destiny, we happy few.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you're trying to get us all worked up.
Think whatever you want.
I think you might be on the mark, though.
Oh?
We were all there. Every one of us. In the same situation.
Now, hold on.
The only difference was, I was set on protecting Mio, protecting all of you guys. And then I suddenly transformed.
That's it? That's all it took?
Yeah.
So you can take that form via a strong desire or emotion?
Possibly.
Probably too much to ask a Professor Grump here.
What, me?
Well, who do you think?
And you're any different?
What, me? As if I'm gonna join with you.
Uni.
Come on, though.
You're not going to manage this overnight. Not the way you all are right now. Even so, it can't hurt to have a little hope, can it?
I suppose there's logic in that.
Okay, everyone ready? Yeah. Tasty treats, check. I just took a quick look-see, and this equipment seems surprisingly quality. Don't you think? Yeah, looks that way. That city we're heading for. Looks like it'll be a long journey. Found us a route heading south. Would that work for you? Thanks, Tyan. Hey, you've got some real handy data there. I guess we should head through the caves and towards Milk Meadows first then. Chin up, guys. Let's get going. Wait, I can just exchange with whoever I want constantly? Oh, wow.
As I say. All under control.
That is pretty convenient. Okay. I guess now is as good of time to as any to
training day.
talk about what I've noticed so far. I guess I can do it right here even. So, or I can open the menu too. Can we see them all? Oh my gosh, they're all next to each other like this. The two groups of three. It's very obvious, especially after the past few cutscenes, or several cutscenes, that they are the difference between the characters is Xenoblade 1 versus Xenoblade 2. Noah is Xenoblade 1. I'm on the Xenoblade 1 side, so I'm going to say he's a Homs. I might be wrong here, technically, but this is what I've noticed.
Leave it to me.
Uni is obviously a High-Entia, or, yeah, High-Entia. We'll just stick with that.
Do exactly as I say. Might as well, yeah?
And Lance, took me a while to pin down what he was. I couldn't really tell for a while. But he's a Mechana. Especially once he took off his shirt.
Every day's a training day.
At least I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here. They don't or they should be. They are a species that lives like thousands of years, so it's a little weird. But we'll ignore that for the time being. Onto the Xenoblade 2 group.
Big responsibility.
Start with Mia. You're very obviously supposed to be, I wouldn't say Gormati, but that's technically not true. You're a flesh eater. Very obviously by your core crystal right there. Specifically, for spoilers for Xenoblade 2, I guess at this point. But I also kind of spoiled Xenoblade 1 a minute ago as well. You're very much exactly like Nia was. Which throws everything off for why you look like you do. But we'll worry about that later.
Yes, Uni's the boss.
Big responsibility.
Might as well, yeah?
Cena is also a blade. You can tell by her core crystal. But I could tell before that just by the lines from her arms. But more specifically, her blue hair that's on, or her blue fire in her hair that's exactly like Bridget's hair. Which is very confusing. But with her being a blade, that adds up for why she's so strong.
I'm your guy. Do exactly as I say.
And Tyon, if we're gonna say you're a Xenoblade 2 character, or Xenoblade 2 race, I would guess I would have to shove you into Leftharian, as Leftharian. Solely because of skin color. It's not exact, but it's close enough, and I don't remember anyone else looking, or being like, a similar shade. But he could also be mixed, I guess. He appears to be more of the more human races, so I guess most of them are basically human. But he's not Blade, from what I can tell. So yeah. That's very interesting. And if we're going to extrapolate based off of what I just said, then Van Damme and his group of humans in their giant mech stuff. I'll go over here real quick.
This is something decent, right?
Dog tags here too. I'm going to call this, even though the tech doesn't really match it super well, I'm just going to... There's more of it over here even. I don't see any of their robots. I'd say their robots were the bigger indication potentially. I'm going to say he's a human from Xenoblade X, perhaps, if we're just going to extrapolate from the other two.
Are these his dog tags?
Guernica Van Damme. I guess that's his name.
That's great.
Huh?
I kind of hated the idea of not even knowing who he was.
Right, yeah. Let's remember him as the man who gave us a goal and the ability to choose.
Yeah.
Now, it's been a long time since I played Xenoblade X. So I don't quite remember if those... if everyone was wearing those in that game or not. But if so, there's another thing for that. I'm not sure how we're all in the same world or why stuff is as it is. We haven't really explored the world yet, so there's that. We will shortly once we get closer to the sword. That, as I said before, belongs to Xenoblade 1. I have no idea what's going on in this game so far. But for some reason there's races from both games on either side of the war being cloned or grown in some sort of a cloning looking vats in order to fight a war.
Every day's a training day.
I don't know what that really is going to turn into. I just wanted to talk about what I have already noticed, because I haven't done that in my previous series for going through these games. It's quite the smoke trail. Okay, let's head off. Where was this cave? Over here somewhere? Right here.
We need to cut through that cave if we're going to head south.
How come you get to be the boss? I know this stuff too.
Okay.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Oh, I guess we should try to fight some enemies because there's so many of us. You're a healer. That's good to know. Evasion. That's what this one does. Oh, it doesn't really tell you what the stat is for the icon. It's interesting now. Oh boy, we just completely wreck enemies of the same level. Good to know.
What you got for me?
Oh my gosh, look at all the buffs everybody's getting. Oh, that's nice. Did we really level up from these guys? That's funny.
Sure I did, Santa. Over here! You look great! We just gotta commit to the motion!
Okay, let's move this, I guess.
I'm with you.
Okay. It's weird that there's blocks.
This is kind of awkward.
How do you think we feel?
Okay. We're leaving the cave now. Just 2 more cliffs. That's fine. What's over here? This is the
gorgeous view.
the thing. The ladder.
Wait, this isn't the right way, is it? We'd just end up back at Alfeto Valley.
So, I want to let down the ladder.
What do I do again?
Will it
What
move
is this
now?
thing? It is a ladder. Why is this here? I mean, that's convenient if I ever want to use it. Instead of fast traveling. Maybe I'll find a use for it. Who knows? Okay. Well, we're on a Titan. That much is obvious. Right there, that's the sword that we're heading to. The Sword of the Mechonis. That's possibly a different Titan right there.
My plumage is everywhere.
This ridge structure tells me that we're on the Bionis knee, or Bionis leg, or whatever. But like the other side of it's missing. Because I think it was on both sides. There also was a waterfall going off into it. But we're obviously not on the Bionis because we can't. When we look up, we don't see it. Of course, I haven't played Future Connected, so maybe that's explained away from that. I don't really know what happens at the end of the game, or post game, I guess. It's just very interesting. I can't really tell what Titan that is from here. It's too blocked off. But I know in the promotional art, or not really just promotional art, the game art shows the sword next to the Orion Titan, if not piercing through it or something. So, yeah, I don't know where we are, but it has elements from both games, which is very confusing.
We reach the great sword. Everything's gonna be fine, Mimi. Hang in there.
Oh my gosh, that's even that's a landmark from Xenoblade 1, isn't it? Hello down there. Are you gonna be like level 90 or something? Probably.
Hey guys, could I have a moment?
Meh? Yeah? What's up?
There's something that I forgot to tell you.
It's about who in charge of Din duties?
No. From now on, I want us to avoid combat as much as possible. So, Kevez, Agnes, if either of them decide to put up a fight, don't kill them, okay?
Not saying I'm against the idea, but why?
Guess it'd suck having to draw on our allies.
Do we just knock them out cold or something?
Or get them to surrender.
How kind of you.
Huh?
I'm sure our past victims will appreciate that.
You little...
We don't need to take any more lives. There's no point. There's a reason we met. There has to be.
Huh?
You think?
Back then, if we hadn't met each other, we wouldn't be here like this now.
Even though we're being chased by both nations at once?
We get chased, we run. Easy.
A smart new decision.
We'll keep on running. To that sword.
Talk about bad blood.
Just give it time. It's early days.
Maybe so.
Funny pattern you got there.
You can talk. You've got those shiny chest doodads.
We've always had these.
You know, I've never even thought of myself as strange before.
So many things. Taken for granted. We're pretty different, huh? Worlds apart.
No one's worlds apart. If anything, we should be questioning all that we've thought to be true. Differences are all a matter of perspective.
Our skeptic.
Hey, are you always like this?
Of course. It's my nature.
Personally, I think it's easier to take things at face value, you know?
Now, wouldn't that be nice?
Huh? You making fun of me?
All I said was, it would be nice.
Oh, no, you don't. You just call me an airhead, you jerk.
This is just... How long are you going to drag this out?
For as long as I sparking need to, until you come clean, Four Eyes.
I can't believe this. Someone shoot me.
What's that? Hey, Mimi, you can see that Ferranis over by the side of the big outcrop over there, right? Oh, yeah. Odd I don't have any data about a colony established in this locale. Odd for sure. No, take a good look. Isn't it kinda old? It does look like it's seen quite a bit of service. Yeah, I don't think they make them like that anymore. Do you think it's safe to be around? You're freaking me out a bit here, Mio. Sorry. I don't think an apology is necessary. Do you think there could be some useful resources and stuff in there still? Possibility, certainly. It's in the general direction of our objective. Why not investigate it? Alright, let's check it out.